everyone. My name is Ritu and I'm so excited to be a part of your celebrations this evening. So when I was asked to give an inspirational speech, I was wondering, what have I done that is going to blow your mind and inspire you? So I thought, and I kept wondering. And then I realized I have not done anything exceptional. I am just a regular girl who went with the flow and gathered a lot of career and life experiences, which is something I want to share with you today. Now I want to be honest with you, as honest as possible. I was an accidental CA. I did not have a household of accountants who inspired me to be on this pathway. In fact, I was a science student who transitioned into commerce because I could not see myself becoming an innovative engineer or a doctor who would save the world. Look, I'm not a Gen Z. I did not have all those options back then. So I transitioned into commerce and started the CA course alongside thinking, let's give it a shot. What's the worst thing that can happen? I will fail, and then I will reassess. And that's where I learned my first lesson. Give yourself the permission to fail. This is what I do whenever I get scared to take any risk in my life. I ask myself this one question 3 times. So what? So in my case, I asked, what's the worst thing that can happen? I might fail. So what? I will be embarrassed. So what? I might have to start all over again. So what? And when you think about it this way, you realize it's actually not such a big deal. I will start all over again, and I will try again. Because those who try never fail. Remember, there's nothing like failure. Only feedback and redirection. What I learned about myself during the CA course is that resilience is one of the most underrated traits. Which brings me to my second lesson tonight. There will be moments in your life which will define you. These testing moments, they either make you or they break you. Remember, the only difference separating the good from the great is that the great people choose not to give up. And what I see in this room are leaders who have the grit, the discipline, and the determination to keep going. The CA qualification is a testimony of your resilience, and I urge you to never forget that in your journey ahead. You know, when people say, do things you're passionate about, find your joy, find your purpose. But how do you find that? Which brings me to my lesson number 3. Immerse yourself in different experiences. Because unless you don't try, you will never know. My 11-year career spans from investment banking to corporate finance in a Big 4 to commercial finance in a startup like Electric Kiwi and in large corporations like Foodstuffs. I did a lot of different things and really paid attention to what's working for me and what was not. Which roles are highlighting my strengths and what's lighting me up. I might sound like a broken recorder here, but stay curious. It's going to take you places. Be a lifelong learner and always keep upskilling. Never be afraid to try something out of your comfort zone. You know that little voice which always holds you back, which always says you cannot do something? Don't let it take the driver's seat of your life and your career. And last few learnings I want to leave you with. As you progress in your career, who you know becomes more important than what you know. Your network is your net worth. So look around you. Right next to you are future leaders of tomorrow. Connect with each other, participate in networking events, get to know each other, and get involved in your community. We as emerging leaders are here for you. We have the resources, the support, and the network to help you grow in your career. We are right there with our blue lanyards, so stay for the after party and come and have a chat with us. We would love to tell you what we have in store for you. And lastly, I will leave you after this. How you do something is more important than what you do. Whether it's an admin task, a journal entry, or the biggest merger of the country. How you do it, your professionalism, your work ethic, and the willingness to make things work is what is going to set you apart. One of the personal branding lessons which I had learned from one of my career coaches, which has stuck with me throughout my professional life. When people speak good things about you, when you're not in the room, that's when you know you've nailed your personal branding. So congratulations on this very big milestone of your life. This is just the beginning. Go out in the world, explore, find what makes your heart tick, and make a difference. Thank you.